Mercury is going to trine retrograde Jupiter. And Mercury itself, as we have said earlier, is getting out of its retrograde period. So it is moving at wow, it is going really, really fast. 132.
Yeah. Well, it would have been
Reading it.
direct for about 10 days by this time. So, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be getting out of its shadow period 4 days from now. So it's going to be moving fast. So all those issues that you were going through are superly flying by really, really fast. But anyways, with the Mercury trine retrograde Jupiter, this is a good time for like the big talks, the talks that you need to have. This is also very good for commerce and or anything business. So this is a good aspect for those issues.
Yeah. Mercury's still in Virgo. So it's a sign of its domicile and exaltation. So it's in a house that it can do what it wants very effectively. It's very detail orientated in this sign. It is what we say out from under the beams. It's not within 15 degrees of the sun. It is going to get, well, probably within a couple of days, be with under the beams of the sun where it can't be seen. So this might be like a really good time to strike. It's out from being retrograde. It's moving quite fast. It's moving direct. It's in a sign where it's, in a very good position to do what it wants. But maybe, strike while the iron's hot before it goes under the beams of the sun where it can't be seen. Though, having said that Jupiter is retrograde. Maybe great ideas. Maybe you can't get people to kind of get excited about them though. So maybe when it does go under the beams, which let's have a quick look and see, around about the 30th of September, which is interesting because that's more or less just as it's coming out of that retrograde shadow period, it will be going under the beams. So even though it's under the beams, good time maybe to kind of work behind the scenes and, it will come up for its cazimi with the sun. So, yeah, maybe there's this spark, though, at this time. Like I said, it's in quite a good position up until about, what did I say, the 29th or something, or the 30th, before it goes under the beams. Maybe really good time. Yeah, jump on it maybe while it's happening. But that Jupiter is retrograde. Sometimes you can dream too big and kind of bite off more than you can chew, which is, I would kind of expect that with a square to Jupiter. But this is a trine. It's just maybe the fact that it's retrograde, it's kind of a case of there's also the opposite problem, not striking while the iron's hot. So maybe, maybe putting yourself out there a little bit more and kind of, I'm not saying take stupid chances or anything, but maybe if it's not going to cost you anything, but putting yourself out there a little bit more than you're perhaps comfortable with, maybe it's worth doing. I just think that's
I like that.
That Mercury is just in a really good position for a few days there. And it's going to come up and it will be really interesting. It's going to come up and trine that Uranus, which is that unusual, innovative idea. So, interesting.
Very interesting.